advice. I'd take that advice because someone told me. But if I'm reading this story, I don't have evidence for that theme. So I'm going to go ahead and cross it off the list. Question?
Wouldn't it relate to, like, say if you don't like, a certain plan that you have to take, if it's try and did not try?
Does everyone hear Quintavious' question? It's a good question, Quintavious. So, remember, we're looking for theme in the stories using evidence, right? So, we know, Quintavious remembers from before lunch, that themes should be useful. They should apply, remember that word, to our own lives. Remember Tynesia?
Yes.
They should apply to our own lives. But, just because something is useful doesn't mean that there's always going to be evidence in the story. And if there isn't evidence in the story, then it's not a theme in the story. There's no evidence of that theme. So I'm going to go ahead and read D, just to make sure, just to know for a fact whether it applies or not. And D says, it doesn't matter who wins or loses. Well, I don't know if there was any evidence in this story of winning and losing. I don't remember there being any games, right? This was about a fence and a lizard who lost, what? Who lost the ability to sit upright like a human being, right? So I don't think there's enough evidence to say that that was the theme of the story. So we eliminated A, we eliminated C, and we eliminated D. The only answer that's left, Quintavious had it right, is B. Always pay attention to warnings. And how did I get to that answer? Well, I reread the text. What else did I do? Raise your hand if you can answer me what I did to find that theme. Quintavious.
You look for evidence.
I looked for evidence, right? That's a good habit. That's what we're going to be doing today in just a few minutes. So, now that you've seen me do it, now that you've seen me figure out what themes are in a story and how they can apply outside of the story to our own lives, you're going to have that opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be passing out stories to you today, and it'll be your job, Angel, Emmanuel, Devon, Tanisha, Quintavious, it'll be your job to read those stories carefully, to figure out what themes there are in the stories, and then to tell me how they apply to your own lives.